Week 2 of the 2014 Australian Open in Melbourne, and with the defending champion Novak Djokovic and last year's finalist Andy Murray both knocked out in the quarterfinals, there was a real sense that the first Grand Slam of the year would throw up a surprise headline maker. The levels of excitement and anticipation always change when a tournament moves into its final few days.
It's just a different vibe in the locker room. You see juniors now showing up for their matches, legends as well, whereas in the beginning all the qualifiers and all the the first and second round players were around. So it's like it's a different vibe of people. Players are starting to play better, the ones who are progressing in the draw, and you're seeing more exciting matches as we go along, and sometimes more tough as well.
Going to face up really the top guys, and I would say top 8 guys in the second week, and play really the toughest matches that you possibly can have.
When you make it in the second week of a Grand Slam, you in a group of players that are different from the rest. It's like a new tournament that's starting.
Stanislas Wawrinka was coming off his most successful year, and his form had continued in 2014, clinching the title in Chennai. No wonder the Swiss was confident after making it through to Melbourne's second week in style.
I had my best year last year, finishing top 8 in the ranking with London at the end of the year. I know that I can beat the best player. I did a few times last year already. My game is there. I need to be ready for a new year. It's a new year, a new start.
And ominously for his opponents, Stan relishes the Rod Laver Arena.
For me, it's for sure one of my favorite courts, especially when you play night session, when it's packed. The atmosphere is just amazing here. The fans are really enjoying to watch tennis. They're really there to support someone, and that's great.
The players who made it to the last 4 represented another European monopoly. Nadal, Wawrinka, Beric, and Federer. The tension was rising.
The top of the men's game is anyone can pull it off, and I think that's what the fans are coming out to see.
Once you get into the quarterfinals, literally you're looking at it as a final. I always found there's not a level that I have to get to. I'm going to find the level at some point. I'm going to find the right way to play. I'm not going to play my best. I'm just going to play the right way.
And the fans in Melbourne Park wouldn't have to wait too much longer to find out who would have the right game to win the Australian Open. Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, it helped him to Grand Slam glory. Stanislas Wawrinka gives us the lowdown on his favourite weapon, the backhand. And the more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. We find out who trains the toughest and works out the hardest. Don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com for your 24/7 breaking news, and talk with us on Facebook and Twitter in English and Spanish. See you next week.